should have this one especially.
Text Steve. Right? It's coming up. Well, it's coming up for you. You ring when he comes up here. Sure. Yeah. Second or first, right?
There you go. Rockheads. Lake City. No score and no score that.
Welcome everybody to the Day 2 of the 2024 AAA Boys High School Provincial Championships here in Burnaby Lake on a wet Friday morning. We've got Royal Bay in black taking on Abbotsford Senior in white. Teams are playing for third and fourth in the group. Abbotsford two losses yesterday, and Royal Bay lost in a tie. And then they ended up losing the tiebreak with two apart, meaning that the best both these teams could do is play in the group. Finishing third, we'll have you playing in the Pittsburgh games from 9 through 12, and finishing fourth, we'll have you playing the Pleasant games 13 to 16. The second game for both of these teams will be today at 12:45.
Watching Dune again. Dune fired.
Field 2, we have Elgin Park taking on Argyle. The winner of that game will win the group. Well, actually, Argyle will go through as the group winner with a draw or a win, and Elgin Park does need a win in that group. And down below in Field 4, we have Panorama Ridge taking on Solano. in a very similar situation where Quetzalano needs a win or a draw to get through, and Panorama needs a win.
Scored.
They got some.
But you know what? I felt like a Christian.
Takes them pretty good. They run 4 players at half that over.
Kids is up 1-0.
This is up what?
1-0.
What color is Kids wearing?
They're down low.
Oh, I thought I was going to say they must have changed.
Kids are going Croatian.
They've totally changed. So who's the Croatian uniform?
Lake City.
Okay.
Yeah, best kid of the tournament.
There must be someone of Croatian descent, background. Who's got that? No. No. Talking to the wrong guys. He was saying that. I guess he's running some academy. These kids go to for international.
Danny, want me to do that for a bit?
Yeah, I just need to get stores this up. We're going to get to the menu. There's an agriculture.
So I'm just struggling to see where I get. Like,
Is that on the view screen? Okay. Okay. Now how do I access that? Oh, is it okay? Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, right there. Okay, just do it perfect. So, okay, bye.
Yeah, we just played 12 minutes so far here in the last game of group play. BC Sports AA, AA Provincial Championship. Triple A, excuse me, we just finished AA, didn't we? I was right. Yeah, so we're in the AAA championships now. Both teams have played 2 games in the first day of competition. Lake City in the red and white jerseys ended up on the wrong end of a couple of scores, but they're having a great experience here. And they are playing Heritage Woods, who had 1 draw and a loss yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. They drew
Kodiaks.
Kodiaks. They drew with Panorama Ridge.
They won the shootout too, right?
Won the shootout against Panorama Ridge.
And Pano loses.
So still was something to play for. They could finish second in the pool with a little bit of help. Heritage Woods, a little bit of help, they could finish second in the pool. Depending on what happens between Kitsilano and Panorama Ridge, and by all accounts, Brent Sweeney, one of the tournament coordinator basically, said that Kitsilano is up 1-0 right now. So as it would stand, Kits would be first in the group, and then the rest would be determined to be played for. And field number behind us here, field number 1. What's the score of the Gary?
0-0.
0-0 between Royal Bay and Abbotsford. Royal Bay and Abbotsford 0-0. And we've also got a 0-0. The Ravens of Royal Bay. And in the other field, field 2, we have also a 0-0 score between the Argyle Pipers and the Elgin Park Orcas. The Orcas.
The pod.
What's Lake City's name? Brent?
I believe they are the Wildcats. I think I heard them say Wildcats.
Possibly
I'm gonna look
the
that up.
Wildcats. Brent's gonna look that up
Going to
right
look
now.
that
For
up.
all the Lake City fans watching, up
The North?
north, or is a chance right now?
Falcons, Lake City Falcons.
Lake City Falcons.
Sorry.
If I'm not mistaken, it could be wrong. Is that the only team in the province called the Falcons or Falcons?
No.
Who else
Surrey
is there?
Christian.
Surrey Christian.
Surrey Christian, thank you. I stand corrected as I usually do. Probably can't hear anything right now, can they?
Oh, no, they can hear us.
Okay, because I don't need to wear the mics.
On the website. Williams Lake. 640 Carson Drive, Williams Lake is where Lake City is.
Oh, Williams Lake, I should know that. My nephew just graduated from that school.
Oh, there you are.
That'd be the only high school in Williams Lake.
I'd imagine. Peyton Burns.
Peyton Burns, not so wee anymore. He's a big lad now.
And your brother Sean in Williams Lake.
Sean's up there. He would be up there fighting the power with the rest of his Canada Post employees. Not sure.
No political messages.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that's going to go, but anyway, we're not going to talk about that. We're here for the soccer tournament, and congratulations to Lake City for making it to the AAA Provincial Championship. So we have no programs in front of us right now, where they were being used earlier for something else, so we had to actually have programs here.
Okay, right here, right?
Oh, there's one coming over here right now.
Lake City numbers are on there.
Numbers right there.
Okay, so unfortunately for the Lake City fans who want to hear your classmates and teammates possibly in other sports, we cannot tell you who they are because we don't have numbers for them. So, we apologize for that, but there's only so much we can do.
We just do the best we can.
And that's all we can do in life, actually, Brent, is the best we can. Work hard and be nice. The Heritage Woods players. Heritage Woods, coached by Giordano Baldinero. Giordano Baldinero and Kevin Purdy. And the Lake City Falcons. An opportunity here for Lake City and the offensive third for them. Where are we here? Lake City. Coached by Sean Glanville. Sean Glanville. I recognize that name, Sean Glanville.
Sean Glanville, you play for UBC, do you know?
He might be, yeah, might be.
He's from Williams Lake.
He's from Williams Lake, potentially a UBC grad. Yeah, that sounds right.
He is wearing a bunch of UVic kit over there. I think one of the coaches of...
And maybe went to UVic after.
One of the coaches of Lake City there. Nice gentleman introduced himself this morning.
Very nice. Sean, yeah. I think that is ex-UBC alum. Or, sorry, UVic alum with, that's what we're going to guess right now, but we'll confirm that thanks to Google.
Yep.
This thing called Google. Apparently it finds more stuff.
It might have been his brother Ryan.
Oh, Ryan Glanville. That could be, or maybe just two different Glanvilles.
I think that's the one.
But we are going to look that up right now. I just went back that strike from the Lake City player. Again, I don't have the numbers here. Great idea on a day like today. It is raining here. You can't tell on the broadcast, but it is raining pretty good right now. The field's a little slick. Not a bad idea to have a dig and try to get that skip and make it difficult for the keeper. Tell you what though, Brent, Lake City's battling here right now. We've had a couple of tough results yesterday, but they're certainly not giving up in this third game.
John Glanville, fortunately we've found his teaching practicum page, so Sean graduated from the University of Fraser Valley.
Oh, we're totally wrong.
2010, but
Thanks, Gary.
he did complete 1 year of his degree at the University of Victoria.
So there was a UVic connection there. Okay.
And for UVic, he scored a winning goal in the Canada West final in 2008
There we go.
against Trinity Western.
Well done, Sean.
Always good to see that.
That's always a good thing to see. Be a part of an event like that, the final of the Canada West. So there you go, Coach Sean Glanville. That's his little bit of history from Williams Lake. Brent, can you look up the other coaches so we know that? Brent is the Google man in the team for sure. Although Gary Atwell's pretty good too. I'm still working on turning my phone on, so that's going to take a while to get me used to that.
Shout out to Justin Long, streaming these games there, yeah. One of the coaches at Street United Ray.
Not the Cobras, Gary? Was he part of the Cobras?
He was not part of the Cobras. He's new to the club this year. Probably started from Coastal.
Cobras, one of the winningest teams in straight history.
U5 and U6.
U6 level.
Yeah, they were quite successful at that level.
Oh, go get that side. Somebody on it. Still sounds like it's 1-0 down there. You just get up all side in for your soccer?
I don't know, I guess.
Somebody just said.
Maybe 6 bucks. Winner.
Does he know how?
Did you do the juniors or did you do the juniors?
I didn't.
He did the juniors, so we must know. Good to know. Wait,
Let's go in for Lake City. That's going over. Wrong line, that's okay. Yeah, it's a little tricky to tell here. You haven't been out here to Burnaby Lakes. The white line looks like it could be the sideline here, but it says actually yellow.
Ryan Blanco was a forward for UC and TRU.
Is he related?
I think they are.
Sorry, and Gary Atwell just came up with another fun fact. We're assuming, and we don't always want to assume because we know what that means.
Well, Ryan Gladwell is also from Williams Lake.
Right, okay, it's got to be that. So Ryan Gladwell, which we're now pretty sure with deduction here that he is the brother of Sean, and he went to UBC
and TRU.
and TRU. TRU?
Yeah.
Thompson Rivers with John Anteloff. Oh, cool. Coach John Anteloff doing a great job up there for the TRU Wolfpack. And also a big part of the soccer community in general in Kelowna is Kamloops with John Anteloff. An opportunity, very well defended. I've actually been really impressed with the Lake City. Like I said yesterday, they had a couple of tough games where they gave up a few goals against Kitsilano, I believe, and can't think of the other team right now. Abbotsford, maybe? Lake City, they the same group as Abbotsford?
No, they lost to Solano. Game 1 in the Panorama.
Oh, sorry, game the Panorama Ridge. My apologies. Panorama Ridge and Kitsilano. All the pools are very, very even actually this year. It's been there was no team that is through after the first couple of games, so every game this morning means something for coming first actually. So it's not first or second. Everything's up to play for, which is exactly what we want as tournament organizers here, is getting parity in our pool play. That's not always possible because we don't know when certain teams are going to be upset during the play-ins and different things like that. So you're going to end up with tougher pools if that's the case. But overall, it looks like it's we're all pretty level. Looks like one of the Lake City players are a little bit injured. It looks like he's fighting through it. Well done, son. Don't have it for it. Again, I don't have the name or the numbers for Lake City. Our apologies. The program doesn't offer that to us. Maybe we'll try and grab it for the last game today. We'll try and grab the game sheets, the actual game sheets with the other numbers.
Just a reminder, the 35-minute
chance here for, very interesting. I think it could have been called a PK, but having said that though, it wasn't from behind. They both kind of just maybe got their legs tangled in the same level. So maybe a good non-call there by the official. Not too much argument from the Heritage Woods Kodiak players. Kind of see it, they maybe from the broadcast here that the sun is just. Someone just.
Panorama. That's not a panorama right there.
Or it's a penalty kick. It is a penalty kick. It looks like, Gary. Looks like we have a penalty kick down below. Panorama, we're assuming is wearing black because they're the lower seed, I think. So Panorama looks like they have a penalty down below against Kits, and Panorama needs to win that game to have a chance to go through. Actually, they will go through if I'm not mistaken, Gary, right? With a win. Panorama must win that game. Kitsilano draw puts them through. And as it stands right now, you can't really see here in the camera, but it's way down there. I'm just about to allude to the fact that you can see it is raining. If you can't see it, it is raining fairly hard. But we do have the sun trying to work its way through, which would be nice. So if we can get by today without too much rain and wind, it'll be a successful day weather-wise. I'm very impressed with Lake City's defending right now. They're making it really difficult for the Kodiaks to break through. I can only guess from Coach Glanville that he's had that. And as I just said that, the Kodiak scored about 1-0. No, that was one. First one. Unless the first one wasn't put up by Grant. So yeah, 27 minutes in, Coach Glanville giving encouragement to the lads because I was just saying they've had a great performance the first half so far, making it very difficult for the Kodiaks to break them down. Good finish again. I couldn't see the number at the time, but I think it was the central striker. If I can get the number, I can give the name in a second here. I think it was number 23. Number 23 for Heritage Woods was Elijah Emerson. I believe that is who scored the goal, but maybe if someone's watching this, then message in and say who it was, but 1-0 either way for Heritage Woods. I was starting to say with the weather, the rain, the sun is hopefully trying to work its way through here. It'd be nice. It is getting a little cool in the tower here. Oh, Panorama just scored. So Panorama missed their penalty. The keeper saved it. And a call to Panorama, reached to Panorama. They just went level the game 1-1 against the Kitsilano. Still the Devils? I think so. No, it used to be the Blue Demons. Let me have a look here. 1-1 down there, Brent.
I saw that.
Yeah. I'm just trying to look here, Brent. Did Kitsilano change their name? What's Kitsilano's name?
They're the Blue Demons?
Still the Blue Demons. That's all. I'm just confirming because with so many changes nowadays, I'm not sure. I don't want to offend anyone.
Can't offend anybody.
Wasn't even mentioned, but
interestingly enough, they have no name right now.
let's just confirm that. I'll get on the Google.
Start like the spider.
Yeah, Sullivan Heights, they're going to change their name to the Spiders soon.
There are rumors, and it makes sense with everything that the school with the best spirit was the best spirit. Inspirational. And sorry, I don't have all the lingo yet. I'm still working on it. But yes, congratulations to Sullivan Heights for being the most inspirational school in the province. That's just
Well, really, the most inspirational athletic director.
That's certainly could be put fixed for sure.
Well, we know that his teams do have 2 sets of uniforms, like Council Park.
No problem, Mr. L. Gave you the ball back. Now you can give the kids some second set of uniforms. Yeah, see, that's it. I'm telling you, I think they might be going through a name change. They haven't changed yet. Maybe someone from Kitsilano could message into maybe message in. Yeah, we don't have a name down in the program. See, it looks like the only school that doesn't have a nickname attached to their name.
I didn't check that. It's not a secondary.
That's interesting. So anyway, it looks like right now that Kitsilano are the Kitsilano football team and or soccer team, if you want to use that. Much like the Utah Hockey Club.
I believe they have.
We played just over 30 minutes in the first half here, getting close to the end of the first half. If you haven't tuned in at all in the tournament, played 35-minute halves in the AAA Championship, BC School Sports AAA Championship, High School Championship here on Burnaby Lake. Oh, so there might have been a little jersey grab there, but
They still have Blue Demons though, 2023. On their basketball scoreboard, they have Blue Demons. So I don't know.
we're gonna leave. Right now, we're just gonna say the last we saw they are the Kitsilano Blue Demons.
I'm gonna text Rick Lopez.
We are now going to find out officially. Because that's the way we work here on camera. Mr. Brent Sweeney is doing some research right now, going above and beyond to find out information for our audience. Nice work there by number two from the Kodiaks. Another good ball in.
1-0.
It is 1-0. Yeah.
1-0 happy one here.
That was number 2, Marcus Lee, with some nifty footwork coming up from his right back position to create an opportunity for the Kodiaks. Love to see that. Love to see fullbacks getting forward into those offensive positions to make it difficult for the other team. Because usually no one marks the fullbacks. For those of you who aren't familiar with soccer too much, fullbacks are rarely marked when they make late runs because the team is more concerned about everything that's inside in the middle of the park. So they usually have some room to get forward and help with the attack. Celtics, Alistair Johnson, a perfect example. That scored 3 goals out of his first 6 games for Glasgow Celtic, who are tied with Aberdeen right now at the top of the league, which is nice to see.
Speaking of concern, I've been some concern about Gary Atwell. He is not got some of our BC School Sports banners around the field that need some zap strapping fixing. So Gary will get on that in between games here.
To be fair, Brent, he is videoing the other game, and unless he had about 60-yard arms that are that long, he would not be able to do that. So
What he should have done is check it before the game started.
he is doing.
He did bring us donuts today, though.
And he did pick stuff up, and thank you to Jonathan for paying for them. But Gary was our savior this morning. Cheeky tea and some magic donuts. Gary, what was that one type called? The one that had the caramel and looked like Oreo cookies on them?
No idea.
They were fantastic.
It was a special. They gave me pens. They ran out of those that ordered.
Oh, perfect.
So they upgraded.
That was a big upgrade.
A free upgrade for Steve there.
Yeah, that was exciting for me.
Yeah,
That was a great start to my day.
Still has some of that on his face, I think. See what I look for later?
Fortunately, like I said, I've got a face for radio. I don't need to be on the camera. There's Lee again, pushing himself up a little. Yeah, here he goes again, trying to join in the attack. I love it. Love to see that. There he is. He's gonna get an overlap too. Well done.
One caution.
This is good football by the Kodiaks.
So that.
Once again, Marcus Leader just get, when you add those defenders up there, you're always, well, not always, but most of the time you're going to get a numerical advantage. And you can see that was created there by the 2-on-1s that worked their way through to that situation.
That wall was like 7 yards.
So we're at the halftime. That's a halftime whistle in a very competitive match right now. It's 1-0 for the Kodiaks of Heritage
I got
Woods
the ref and looking at the corner there, but nope. We are at halftime, 1-0 Abbotsford over
against the Falcons of Lake City from Williams Lake. We can thank all the teams who are coming from out of town. Williams Lake's a good 6 hours, 6-hour drive, I think. Sorry, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it's 6 hours.
I'll just Google Map right now. That's what we're getting at, right?
6 hours from downtown Vancouver. I could be wrong, but I think that's how long the bus ride was for my brother.
Well, the way you drive it would probably be 7.5.
If we were to leave right now, we would get there to Lake City Secondary in 5 hours and 59 minutes.
Thank you, Brent. You stand corrected. You stand corrected. Don't even try to argue it. Is the other bottle? Lift it up first. 5:59. 6 hours.
Yeah, from Burnaby though, but from where you live in Richmond, it'd be longer than that.
Don't make excuses. I said the Vancouver bus station. It's 6 hours.
Oh, on the bus it'd be longer. Oh, big rainbow over there, Steve.
That's a cool story, bro. It's our officials talking strategy here. Oh, we got a rainbow?
Let's see if we get that. See that there? The rainbow action.
Oh yeah.
Perfect. Fans. Burnaby Mountain in the distance here. SFU. And some.
What does SFU's mean now?
Well, it's on
The red.
They are
what's the
Red Leafs.
The Red Leafs. That's right.
Red Leafs. The worst name in the NCAA.
Are the NCAA?
Right there. The Red Leafs. The Leaves.
Did you not just say?
Well, their football team did leave
Yes.
the university.
They leafed it? Anyway, those donuts were magic, Jonathan. Well done. Appreciate that. Brent, you know the names of the officials right here?
I do not.
Okay. Well, the one gentleman,
We have,
it's a crew that we have.
what's the young guy? Alan? I think he's Alan. Right.
Yeah, unfortunately, they don't give us the names, or we just kind of over time we've got to know most of their names, but
Not these three.
not this particular crew.
Man in the middle doing a good job, Steve.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, no,
He's doing a very good job.
First day of the tournament this week or so.
Yeah, no complaints at all from either team.
So I think this is a new official, actually.
Oh, this is the one that Angelo wants to. Well, that's right. Yeah, Angelo said he was going to watch him.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's doing well. I think
Angelo is watching it though.
He did walk outside, and then once he felt a couple of raindrops, he turned back in again. Because he does have a wrap up today, actually. He's got the
walking soccer.
walking soccer. It's not a wrap; it's a Christmas party.
Oh, isn't that fun?
Is that what he got his pedicure for?
He got the pedicure yesterday for the walking soccer.
Yeah, he didn't actually say that was true, but now knowing where he's going this afternoon, it makes sense to me.
I think it's all the bunions from the walking.
Yeah, from walking from the clubhouse there to the fence, which is 30 yards away.
On the pitch too, right?
Oh, the walking on the game. Sorry, my apologies. So anyway, it's 1 o'clock.
Adam. And Jonathan Adam is our center official. We'll get that for you in a minute here.
Anyway, going back to Angelo, so they're having their Christmas wrap-up, which is at the Legion, which is usually for veterans, and that makes sense, because Angelo is pretty well a veteran now of walking soccer. So anyway, they're going to have a good time there at the Legion.
He's also a veteran of pedicures now because he had his first one yesterday.
And he's talking about making it maybe 4 to 6 weeks.
3 weeks, I think. It's 3 or 4.
His wife mentioned maybe doing it, or not the wife, sorry, the person who actually did the pedicure. Is that correct? Suggested every 3 weeks, but Angelo thought that might have been a bit too much. So we want to make sure that that doesn't happen.
Snow cap peak here.
Oh, look at that.
Back up, beautiful.
Is there a nicer place in the world to live? Sometimes I would say no. It's nice to see the officials actually staying out during at halftime, because most of the time they quick run into the changing room for whatever reason. And then they're usually late coming out.
Mike said penalties are better than the last one.
Mike said what?
We have Adam, Gabriel, and Kevin.
Thank you.
Don't know which is which.
No, I'm gonna guess this is
I
Adam.
think this is Adam.
Adam, good job, buddy. Keep it going.
That's confirmed.
Adam, referee is Kevin.
Oh, Gianluca.
Oh, Gianluca. Okay, thank you. Yeah, we're just
Jonathan gave us some bad information there. The center
Thank you, Adam.
Gianluca.
Gianluca, that was. And the far side official is Kevin.
Okay. There we go. I don't know the last names, but that's okay. So free kick. Dangerous spot down there on field 2 for Newsome Panorama Ridge.
Hey, got it.
Got it.
Oh, we've got to change the second half here.
Well, then boys only takes 2 US operate that side.
Here, we got to keep the crowd happy here.
But you didn't mess up my
That's
side. So you put after score at 0 minutes.
Okay.
You put the score at 0. Yeah, you did on the side.
You did not.
You had to reset waves on the score, so I fixed the score.
Excuse me.
Technical difficulties.
Here's was a very quick start to the half there. Immediately
Second half of the game here.
attack
One
after
nothing
25, 30 seconds.
over Royal Bay.
Excuse me, getting a good cross in.
Third and fourth in their group.
And a good solid shot on goal on their clearance from the first cross.
We finished third and played for 9.
See Coach,
with the winners playing, or the losers playing.
See Coach Baldonero. Coach Baldonero, this
35
probably
minutes.
told the boys, hey guys, let's try to pick up the tempo a bit. We're taking too long to make decisions and letting Lake City get themselves set in a defensive, a good team defensive set, which is making it difficult for them to break down. So I think the coach probably told them to just be more direct, be a little quicker with the
Valley
play.
Zone and Royal
And they
Bay.
showed that right from the kickoff there.
Lake City, they're coming into the tournament here, those students. The competition level much higher than typically what they're faced with Williams Lake and Prince George there. So, you've seen some steady improvement from them over the 3 games. So,
100%. And as I
just getting
mentioned,
used to the pace and
mentioned
turf and all that stuff, right?
Yeah, I mentioned that along the whole first half. It's just how organized they've been. They've been making it really, really difficult for the Kodiaks to break through them. And you can see how they're set up there, Brent. Right? They've got a good couple of good, solid defensive lines. And the biggest problem they're having, Brent, right now is maintaining possession after they, like as you see right there, they're doing great defensively, but they're just having a hard time keeping possession of the ball, so which makes them have to defend that much more. That's a very good ball.
What a hit. Rebound.
It's all to play for in the other field too. We've got Elgin Park. And
Argyle keeper there.
Elgin Park. Sure, I thought it was a defender there.
You missed the.
Oh, the other one?
Yeah, the first one.
Closing Stanley, like not sure.
Yeah.
Elgin,
Panorama Ridge has just gone up 2-1.
Elgin Park and Argyle still knotted at 0. Elgin Park needs to win. Finish first in the group, and then
So,
we'll
bit of
get Argyle.
is it a bit of a, not an upset, but it's, right now I would say based on the first couple of games,
Elgin needs to win.
that's 2-1 now for Panorama Ridge.
Down below Panorama
over the
Ridge is
Kitsilano.
2-1.
The
Meaning that they
Kitsalanos.
now take over the lead in that group, and Kitsilano will be chasing that game as they will need at least a draw to win that group.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, we heard just a little rumble there, low rumble. Steve thought that might have been a thunderclap, but We did in the AA tournament have some lightning that struck quite close to the tournament. We had a hailstorm. We had some artistry in the field, and then we had a 30-minute delay. Oh, there's a miscue. Nice recovery by the
Keeper did well after a little bit of a glitch there. He's, you know, it could have been worse if he didn't get jump back and his teammates gave him a pat on the head to say, hey, don't worry about it. You fixed it after, you know, the initial mistake. Had several crosses now, or corner kicks that have gone right across. I think Heritage Woods needs to be a little more aggressive in when attacking the ball in these corner kicks, because it's they need to be a little passive right now. There's opportunity just to throw their body at the ball just to get any part on it, just to finish.
See, lads, want to watch the panel game.
We've lost Brent Sweeney in the tower here. He's moving down to watch the panorama game, leaving Steve Burns and myself up here.
The tournament coordinator has to coordinate, boys.
The tournament coordinator was nowhere to be found a couple of days ago when he wasn't coordinating, so.
The tournament coordinator has just left us. Oh, come on. Nothing there.
Pretty sure a couple of days ago the tournament coordinator showed up for the Viva Sioux.
Oh, should Brent start the...
I think so. Safe fixed it.
Let's see the time. 39, so yeah, we'll play just about 5 minutes. So we played just over, I think Brent maybe started a little bit late. We played about 7 minutes. How much have you played in your half there, Gary?
We'll check in a second over there, just no problem. We have played 5 minutes.
Okay.
And I started that time.
Did this one start earlier?
You guys started your half earlier, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think we played about 7 minutes here again. It should.
2-1 panorama?
Yeah, 2-1, yeah. Yeah. Bit of a surprise, but well, maybe not. They're a good team. Adam, our assistant, just confirming, checking to see what the score was over the Kitsilano panorama game, which is all to play for in that group. So the winner of that game, or if Kits gets a draw, actually, Kits would go through as a first place team. As it stands right now, Panorama will be going through as the number 1 team from Pool C, I think. I'll have to check and see what pool that is, but. Sorry, Panorama's Pool D. And the winner of Pool D will be playing the winner of Pool C, which is also still up for grabs here, because Elgin Park and Argyle are battling out 0-0 right now. And I think if the game stays a draw, that Argyle will go through. They won both games yesterday, right, Gary?
Yeah.
Argyle? So a draw as it stands right now, Argyle will go through in Group A and Group C.
As the Group C winners, I think they would be the home team, and if Elgin goes through, we might hit a situation where they have to wear their reversibles again, because Panorama's wearing black. The black and triple.
That'll be interesting, because you can only wear those reversibles for so long. The Lake City keeper doing well there to hold that corner. Again, apologies, they don't have the numbers for Lake City. They're just tuning in now. Could maybe give a little shout out to the players, at least representing the school. Kian Ong, Jasker Baga, Jensen Barochi, Seth Cahoose, Jaden Franzel, Olin Grady, Grayson Hutchins, Colby Iverson, Owen Kinley, Mion Kinagasa, Kangmin Kwan, Austin Ludwig, Logan Marshall, Tariq Muhammad, Robert Palmentier, Manav Puni, and Sachin Sood, and Logan Tyre. So that's the roster of Lake City. Again, we don't know the numbers, but at least give the players a mention. And we'll go through the Kodiaks in a little bit here once we get a chance. Kodiak's lineup roster, again, I don't know the still. I can see who the players are starting around the field, but the roster is goalie Harrison Balenki, Dan Volkney, Marcus Lee, Matthew Purdy, Kean Coey, Dylan Wallace, Kinley Parker, Braden Anderson, Ewan Sunley, Nolan Batista, Alan Diaz, Andy O, Taylor Crockett, Dom Talai, Benjamin Lim, Aita Saldek, Koizumi, Benjamin Matic, probably, or maybe Matic, but I'm going to say Matic, Felix Ledger, Ilya Karimi, James Hewitt, Caden Hughes, Kieran Shackleton, Elijah Pedersen, and Daniel Wang. So that's your roster for the Kodiaks of Heritage Woods, who are currently leading Lake City 1-0. There's number 16 on the ball, Benjamin Matic. Kitsilano just tied it up. 2-2. The Blue Demons, they were last year. This year we're not sure. But they have just leveled the game up, which has now changed the complexion of that group again. As it stands, Kitsilano will be the number one team to go through in the group. So Panorama needs a goal in the last 20 minutes or so. They'll need a goal to try to put themselves through to the semifinals. If you're not aware of how the pools work, it's really simple. The top 4 teams, the group winners go through to the semifinals. The group second place finishers play for 5th to 8th, and third place finishers play for 9th to 12th, and the fourth place finishers play for 13th to 16th.
For you there, Stevie. Kitsilano scored directly off the corner.
Oh, interesting. But you know what? If the ball's whipped in hard enough and there's enough bodies in there, Gary, that can happen, right?
It's dangerous, right?
If you can get a player who's got good delivery, 100%.
Can you give a shout out over there to an old friend of mine, Terry Duff? He's at Lake City now.
Terry,
the hockey program.
Oh, nice. Well, a big shout out to Terry Duff. Terry, he works at Lake City, is that correct?
Yeah, runs the hockey program.
Oh, nice. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard, Terry.
I'm not sure if he's watching.
Oh, he's not watching.
I'm not sure. He could be.
Could be watching. If you are watching, welcome aboard, Terry. Referee stops the play after the keeper gets it, which was good. He let the play keep going. There was a player down, but the referee deemed that it wasn't serious enough to stop the play immediately. So the play progressed until it ended up in the hands of keeper. Goalkeeper. Again, I can only guess. Can't see a number. Oh, it says number 1. So it's got to be Ben Volkney. That's got to be the keeper right now. Then that's in goal for Heritage Woods. So nice bit of officiating there by Gianluca. Stopping the play once he realized the attack had been finished from Lake City.
Frank and Angelo did that hearing, right?
Sorry?
The red card.
At 10 o'clock it's supposed to be. I'm supposed to be doing some hearing at 10. That's in 5 minutes.
That's right now, yeah.
Might want to send
Jonathan just messaged. So this is on Brent and Angelo.
10:10.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be 10 though. sorry, I've got a coordinator here. I'm just trying to deal with some stuff there. We had a little issue. We've got a discipline here and we have to sort out here. But unfortunately, our camera operators have not shown up yet from Notre Dame. We've been waiting for them this morning and so far no luck. So if anyone from Notre Dame's watching, if you're supposed to be here, please come here. Thank you. That was a great ball in by the right back there. The current right back of Heritage Woods, which looks like, I can't see his number right now. It's not Lee though. Lee is definitely off.
1-1. Quite a bit of confusion there. I think Abbotsford thought they were being worth a free kick. The other free kick was worth Royal Bay. Royal Bay with a quick free kick as a result of all the Abbotsford players pushing up. And the back of their net.
Looks like we've had a tying goal in the field behind us here between Abbotsford and Royal Bay. Royal Bay have just leveled 1-1. Apparently a little bit of controversy on how it happened. As Abbotsford thought they'd earned a free kick, but as it turns out they didn't earn it. The other team did, Royal Bay, and they managed to take a quick free kick and put it in the back of the net for a 1-1 scoreline there. As far as we know, it's still 0-0 in the Elgin Park Argyle game. I haven't heard anything from that. I'm watching it a little bit. And we have a 2-2 score in the Panorama Kitsilano game. This game's tight. It's still 1-0 for the Kodiaks. Gene, good to see the left back getting in. He's done the left back again getting himself involved in the attack. Keeper was anticipating a cross. He a little bit, maybe a little bit far. He took a chance a little bit early to try to come off his line, expecting the ball to be crossed in and an outswinger. But as it turns out, I would say it was a cross that turned into a shot. So the keeper was obviously looking for the cross, and it was a little bit unfortunate for the left back, number 5. Dylan Wallace. I mean, he struck the ball well for sure, but not 100% sure that it was anticipated to be a shot on goal, but it turned out that way, and it's 2-0 now for Heritage Woods.
The minus Heritage Woods has gone up 2-0 on Bay City. Spoken at 0-0 Elgin Park Argyle. And the fast score line stands. Argyle would go through as the semi-final. Elgin Park would finish second in the group.
This year, the parity in the tournament has been. I wasn't unfortunately here yesterday to see a lot of the games, but I saw a lot of the results and was able to talk to several of the coaches who played in the games yesterday. We're going to have quite a unique group of Final Four the way it's shaping up here. When I say unique, it's teams that haven't been here in quite a while in the Final Four, or in some cases in the tournament itself. So this is great for the sport, the parity. In one group, we're definitely going to have a couple of teams that have not been around for a while, and be the North Delta, the Huskies from North Delta, or the Vancouver Technical Talisman. So either of those teams is going to come out of their group as they play each other. Both are 2-0 from yesterday. That's not a bad idea for number 5 there. Number 5 there, Dylan Wallace there, who scored the second goal for Heritage Woods. So that's one group, and then as it stands right now, Kitsilano also is a team that has not been in the Final Four for quite a while, if I'm not mistaken, Gary. Kitsilano.
Yeah, they haven't been to the semi-final in a long time.
Yeah, we were trying to look up when we could see that last. So right now, as it stands, Kitsilano would be that second team that would be in that. As it stands in the other group, Argyle will be the group. Oh, and Kitsilano just scored.
Kitsilano?
3-2. 3-2 now. Looks like Kitsilano has just scored. I'm just trying to watch and see. Yes. Kitsilano is now up 3-2 on Panorama Ridge, so this is going to be a tough task for Panorama Ridge to swing back. Here's a chance for the Kodiaks. So Panorama is going to need a pretty remarkable finish here. They're going to have to score 2 goals in the last 15 minutes or so. Yeah, it shows here we're in the 55th minute or 56th minute here, so they've probably got about 15 minutes to go in that game.
The third group, Stevie, has
who else?
OKM.
Oh yes, Okanagan. Sorry, the other group. I'm sorry, Gary almost just reminded me. Okanagan Mission.
Yeah.
Who I don't think have ever been here.
North.
And Burnaby North. That's right. So 2 teams again that haven't been here for a while.
And Reynolds, I think, get a lot of help. Reynolds needs a win.
Reynolds needs some help. They need to win the game. They need Salish to upset.
They need Salish to get a point, I believe, against Okanagan Mission.
So Gary, is this like the first or second year that Okanagan Mission's been AAA?
I'm not sure if it's the first time they've qualified at the AAA. I think they won the AA.
A couple of years ago, actually, they made the finals. Okanagan Mission played about 3 years ago, I think, right out of COVID. I think we had two interior teams played in the final, actually. And Okanagan Mission was one of them, AA. So that's great. And again, this is Burnaby North. Burnaby North are powerhouses. I believe back in the 70s, 80s is when they made quite a few provincial championships. Argyle has made the Final Four several times over the last lot of years. An ambulance making its way, hopefully not into, it doesn't look like into our complex. No, there's no one injured on either of the fields here. Just noticing here, there's about 3 left footers actually on the Heritage Woods team. You don't see
Where
too
are the
many.
odds?
The odds of that, eh, Gary? 1 in 12, was it? 8%. 1 in 12, I think it was.
I think it was 12%.
12% was it? Oh, that's right. 12%, 1 in 8. Yeah. And we found another remarkable stat, which I was surprised at, that people who are dominant left-footed and dominant right-handed, only 3% of the people in the world are that, and that would be me. So I am one of those. Again, some meaningless, useful trivia for you for the dinner table tonight. And add you guys to be pulling out some trivia at your wrap-up at the Legion. This would be a good one. Asking how many dominant left-footed walkers you have. Like, so if you play walking soccer, does that change the odds of people being dominant left-footed? Because, walking, it doesn't really matter what foot you plant on ultimately, does it? So anyway, just a thought there, Ange. Maybe you can pull it up for your 1 o'clock session at the Legion today. I'm wondering if there's a meat draw after that, Ange. Is there going to be a meat draw? Because that is something that is a big part of Legions for Fridays and Saturdays. So the walking soccer league could actually be a part of the fundraising for that. Anyway, back to the game. Chance here, free kick. Wall did his job fantastically. Didn't move, didn't flinch. I think the taker there, number 12 from the Kodiaks. Taylor Crockett, maybe a little disappointed with that result. He's one of the 3 left footers that I've noticed. Number 5, number 12, and I think number 22 I saw. And here's a chance for Lake City. Chance for Lake City there, but unfortunately, number 2 again, I apologize not his name, but he was 1 against 5 there because Lake Hills, you know, they're doing a good job of resisting, but it makes it when you try to worry about resisting more, it becomes a little more difficult for to go on the attack. But they're doing a great job of, as you said, so it's 2-0 at the time, 2-0 now for Heritage Woods. An opportunity. Nice cutback and 3-0. Good. I love to see that kids getting to the closer they get to the byline, to the end line, whatever you want to call it. It's they always want to try and just cross it straight across the 6-yard box, but in this case here, really good cutback to the top of the 6-yard box, just outside it, and finished by. Oh boy. I'm gonna say number 7 got that one. I think it was number 7. Gary Howell actually took the program from me. That's okay. Okay. You good? Yeah. Yes, number 7. I think got that goes on. I may confirm that with the official here. I think it was number 7, Braden Anderson. Adam, did you see who scored that goal? Was it 7?
Down to about 10 minutes to go. 9.
Thank you. Just that confirmation there from Adam, our assistant here. It's actually number 9 who scored that goal. Nolan Batista, who is currently on the ball right now.
Finish tied.
That was Nolan Batista who finished there, not number 7.
There will be no shootout required.
The score is 3-0 now for Heritage. Change that. Definitely getting a little cooler up in the tower here, Gary.
Yep.
I don't know if I brought. Well, I did bring a tube today. I do have the Flyer ensemble on today. For all our Philadelphia Flyer fans in the house, which probably aren't too many. Chance for Lake City to hopefully. Oh, is he okay? Got a few bodies in the Kodiak's half here. Got 4 players. We're gonna weigh 5 now. And they were unfortunately didn't earn a corner. Then okay for the Kodiaks. Game behind us, it's still 1-1. Gary, is that right?
Yep, 1-1.
Yen,
Just under 10 minutes to go, about 8 minutes to go, I'd say.
Is that Yen rapping?
Yep.
Yen Fong?
Yeah, I think he's ref right now, so we can watch that tech after.
Oh yes, we're gonna watch the Talisman play.
Well, we're actually lining during that game, but
Okay, we won't say anything about that. Yeah, it's not getting any warmer here, not gonna lie. And that sun has just. Oh, here's a chance for number 7 for the. Oh, not a bad effort. Not a bad effort. Coach Glanville encouraging his player after game number 7, I wish I knew who he was. After that effort there from 7, didn't miss by much. He actually beat the keeper just a little bit off to the side, hit the side netting. It's a great opportunity though for the coaches at this point. Both teams aren't going to be able to progress to the championship group. However, for Heritage Woods right now, who are in a good position, they will finish 2nd in the group as it stands. If Kitsilano actually hangs on to beat Panorama now. I think that's right, eh, Gary?
yeah.
Pretty sure. That's right. So Panorama would finish third in the group, as everything stands right now. We still have a 0-0 score with the Elgin Park and Argyle game, which would put Elgin at 2 and Argyle at 1 from the group.
Just an update on the group standings as things stand right now. If all games remain as they are, this game remains 1-1, and Elgin and Argyle remain at 0-0. Argyle would win the group on 7 points. Elgin would be second on 5. Royal Bay would be third on 2, and after would be fourth on 1 point. One goal by any team. Besides Argyle would. Well, no, I guess not. A goal by either Elgin or Abbotsford would shift things around slightly.
I think 1-2 is pretty scary. Is in the other field for sure, right?
Sorry?
1-2 is in the other field for sure.
Yeah.
The Bell said, Chris said if they lose,
They still
they still finish second. Yeah. So that would be the third and fourth either way.
Yeah.
And again, as things stand right now, Heritage Woods is sitting with an opportunity to come in the top 8 in the province, which is a great accomplishment. Heritage has been here a couple of times over the years. I think the last time they were here might have been the year, actually it was the year, when we had some flooding out in the valley. And some of the valley teams couldn't make it because of the flooding. Do you remember what year that was, Gary? 2019?
2 years ago. So we had Reynolds and back-to-back.
Oh, it was only 2 years ago. Okay. Yeah, so
Well, I guess 3, right?
3 years. Yeah, right out of the COVID year, I think. Right after the COVID year. So yeah, that's right. We had the COVID year where we had no competition, and then we had the following year when we had the flooding for several of the Eastern Valley teams could not make it in, and Heritage was able to come into the tournament that was in it there. So this time they've earned their way in terms of getting through their zone and doing a great job. Heritage again coached by Giordano Baldonero and Kevin Purdy. I believe I met both of them before the game today. I'm pretty sure I did. Two really nice gentlemen. I think Giordano just ended up with he's teaching now at the school, which is great when we have teacher coaches. It's something we always encourage as much as we can. It's a great thing for the kids to see, and there was an opportunity there for Argyle, which was well held by the Elgin Park keeper, who was solid. Chance here for Heritage Woods, bouncing around, and it's going to be cleared. It looks like cleared by the Lake City Falcons. There's a little bit of pressure there. We can get some bodies forward now for Lake City. Boys are tired. You can see they've got 7 or 8 of them in their own half right now. That's a great chance. I'm taking a chance to get forward. Terry, welcome aboard. Any friend of Gary Atwell is a friend of mine. Good sportsmanship again. I mean, this is early on, but I can speak on the AA tournament, which I was at for most of that. It's great to see the amount of times where a player either fouls someone or knocks them over, whatever. Just give them a little hand up just to show, hey, well, this tournament's all about respecting your opponents just as much as it is about trying to win games. You represent your school. That's why there's nothing like school sports representing your school. There's really is nothing better to do. And I've coached the community for many years at schools and sports, and I can't say enough know for me personally, how much a big deal school sports were to play. No matter where else we played outside of it, it was always a big deal. And we have, there's the end of the match. We have a final score of Heritage Woods 3 and Lake City. In a great battle by Lake City. Both teams able to get all their players into the mix to get some game time. And that is our final score. So we have the end of dual play for these two teams, and they will be playing their next match. Again, we don't know who they'll be playing at this time, but we do know they'll be playing the next pool match at 12:45. So Lake City will be playing. So I can look at this here. Yeah, so Lake City will be playing.
Kids on the group.
Kids is over?
Yep.
Yeah, there you go. So Kitsilano is the number 1 team coming out of their group.
And Heritage Woods.
And then Heritage Woods would be second. For all of you listening inside there, Brent, if you are actually listening inside, definitely second. Panorama Ridge will be third. I'll write it in my program here. And the Falcons of Lake City will be fourth.
Last one, Eric Corner King. I was presenting keep her up.
What's the score in that game?
1-1. And Oxford Gold gets the third in the group.
Okay, I like that. I like that. Just watching the other game here, which looks like it's destined to go to a penalty
I don't
shootout.
think we need the penalty shootout though, because this is a tiebreaker, right? So you get no points for the shootout.
No, right now is one of these teams got more points than the other.
Yeah, Royal Bay is on 1 point right now.
So they'll get 2 points.
Yeah, and Oxford will go to 1 point.
Well, that's right now because they lost both yesterday. Yeah, okay. So anyway, we'll be hoping our students will be here from Notre Dame to film the next game because we do have to deal with some stuff. Anyway, Steve Birdsall will be back in a little while. Gary, do we know who's on next here? Oh, we don't know this program. We should. What was what's wrong with the teams? Or the fields? Okay, here, yes, let me know. I'll change all the stuff here. Argyle is through with a 0-0 draw against Elgin Park.
Next you got that tech.
Oh, that's it. That's a big email for the big. No, Mantech for North Delta.
Oh, sorry, Magic North Delta. North Delta's
Who's the home team?
North Delta's home. One team is Berkeley North.
Away team is North Delta and Vancouver Tech, so just put Mantech.
Those two decent games actually.
Oh, for sure. Mantech.
Oh, nice sun. The sun's falling out, eh?
There's the sun.
Yeah.
Now it's going to set the timer back to 0.
And put first half.
Click. Yeah, go to click, hit the red button. Lock. There we go. Half time back to first. Okay.
play against all those East Band schools.